You were the kid everyone called smart. The one who aced tests, got gold stars, had teachers whispering, "This one's going places." You were supposed to own the world by now. So why the hell are you stuck? Why does life feel like a movie you're not even in? You're watching everyone else, friends, co-workers, even the dumbass who barely graduated, living, laughing, connecting. And you? You're on the sidelines, analyzing, overthinking, drowning in your own damn head. Sound familiar? Good. Because this isn't just a story. This is your fucking wake-up call. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. You're not alone, but you feel alone. That's the trap. You were told your brain was your superpower. You're so smart, they said. Parents, teachers, even your jealous classmates. They put you on a pedestal. And you ate it up. Who wouldn't? It felt good. It felt like you were untouchable. But here's the dirty secret they didn't tell you. That pedestal's a prison. The second you bought into, "I'm the smart one," you signed up for a lifetime of pressure. You built your whole identity on being the best, the fastest, the one who gets it right every time. And now, every failure, every stumble, every moment you don't feel like a genius, it's not just a mistake. It's a fucking existential crisis. Think about it. When was the last time you tried something new? Something you might suck at? Bet you can't even remember. You don't raise your hand anymore. You don't take risks. You don't chase what lights you up because, what if you're not good at it? What if you look stupid? What if someone sees you're not the smart kid anymore? So you play it safe. You stick to what you know. You hide in your comfort zone, telling yourself it's fine, you're fine, everything's fucking fine. But it's not. You're not growing. You're not living. You're just existing. And that's why you feel like shit. Here's the kicker. You didn't choose this. Not really. You were a kid, soaking up what the world told you. Smart became your label, your armor, your whole damn personality. And nobody warned you about the cost. Nobody said, "Hey, if you tie your worth to your brain, you'll spend your life dodging anything that might prove you're human." They didn't tell you that smart doesn't mean shit when you're too scared to fail. They didn't tell you that the same mind that solved equations in 5th grade is now the one keeping you up at 3 a.m., spiraling, wondering why you can't just be like everyone else. So yeah, you're lonely. Not because you're broken, but because you're stuck in a game you didn't even know you were playing. You've been chasing perfect your whole life, and it's left you empty. But here's the thing. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to keep running from failure, from people, from yourself. You can rewrite the rules. You can burn that pedestal to the ground. But it starts with facing the truth. Your intelligence isn't your worth. It's just a tool. And you've been using it wrong. You're still here, huh? Good. Because we're about to get real. You're not just stuck, you're caged. And the bars? They're made of your own damn thoughts. You've been carrying this smart kid bullshit like a backpack full of bricks, and it's crushing you. Every time you fuck up, every time something's hard, every time you don't have the answers, it's like a voice in your head screaming, "You're a fraud." And you believe it. Why? Because you've been brainwashed to think smart means perfect. Screw that. Let's break it down. Back when you were a kid, smart was your golden ticket. You didn't have to try as hard. Math. Nailed it. Science. Piece of cake. Everyone else was sweating, but you were coasting. Teachers loved you. Parents bragged. You felt like a goddamn rock star. But here's what nobody told you. They weren't praising you. They were praising your results. Your effortless wins. The fact you could ace a test without opening a book. And you ate that shit up. You started thinking, if I'm smart, everything should come easy. Fast forward to now, and that belief is your fucking kryptonite. Life isn't a 5th grade pop quiz. It's messy. It's hard. It's full of shit you won't understand right away. And when you hit those walls, when you bomb a job interview, when you can't figure out your taxes, when you freeze up in a conversation, it doesn't just feel like a challenge. It feels like you're failing at being you. Because if you're the smart one, struggling isn't allowed. Failure isn't allowed. So what do? You dodge. You ghost. You tell yourself, I'll try that later. But later never comes. You're not lazy, you're fucking terrified. Terrified of looking dumb. Terrified of losing the one thing that's defined you your whole life. And it's not just about work or goals. It's people too. You ever notice how you're always on the outside looking in? Watching everyone else connect, vibe, live? You're not bad at socializing. You're just playing a rigged game. You're so obsessed with saying the right thing, being the clever one, that you're not even there. You're in your head, analyzing, calculating, trying to win at conversation like it's a fucking chess match. And when it doesn't go perfect, you bail. You skip the party. You ghost the group chat. Because if you can't be the smartest guy in the room, you'd rather not show up at all. Here's the sick part. You're doing this to yourself. You're choosing isolation over imperfection. You're choosing safety over growth. And every time you do, that cage gets smaller. You're not just lonely, you're starving. Starving for connection, for meaning, for something real. But you keep hiding behind your brain, thinking if you just think harder, you'll crack the code to life. Newsflash, you won't. Your brain's a tool, not a goddamn savior. It can't fix the hole in your chest. It can't make you feel enough. And the longer you try, the deeper you sink. You're still listening. That means you give a fuck. That means you're not ready to quit. But let's not kid ourselves. You're hurting. You're carrying a weight nobody sees. It's not just loneliness. It's the kind of ache that makes you feel like you're fucking invisible. Like the world's moving on, and you're stuck in slow motion, watching it slip through your fingers. You're smart, right? You should have figured this out by now. So why haven't you? Why does every day feel like you're running in place, chasing a version of yourself you can't catch? Here's the ugly truth. You're not just trapped, you're the one locking the door. Every time you overthink, every time you skip a chance to connect, every time you tell yourself you're fine, alone, you're tightening the chains. You've turned your brain into a weapon, and it's pointed at you. You analyze every move, every word, every failure, until you're paralyzed. You're so busy trying to be the smart kid that you've forgotten how to be human. And humans? They fuck up. They stumble. They need people. But you? You've convinced yourself you're above that. You're not. And deep down, you know it. You ever catch yourself pulling away? Like, you're at a party, and instead of joining in, you're in the corner, judging, observing, thinking you're too deep for this shallow bullshit? That's not depth. That's fear. You're scared to look dumb, to be vulnerable, to let anyone see you're not perfect. So you build walls. You tell yourself, I'm different. They wouldn't get me. I'm too complex. That's not truth. It's a fucking cop-out. It's easier to act like you're above everyone than to admit you're lonely as hell. Easier to play the lone wolf than to risk rejection. But that shit's a lie, and it's killing you. And the worst part? You're starving for connection, but sabotaging it. You want friends, love, a life that feels alive. But you keep choosing safety over risk. You don't join the group because you might not fit in. You don't speak up because you might say something stupid. You don't chase your dreams because, what if you fail? So you stay in your head, running simulations, trying to logic your way out of pain. But pain isn't a puzzle. You can't solve it with your brain. You can't think your way to self-worth. That shit's emotional. It's raw. It's messy. And you've been running from messy your whole damn life. You're not broken. You're just stuck in a pattern. You've spent years protecting an image that doesn't even serve you anymore. That smart kid label? It's not who you are. It's a ghost, haunting you, whispering you're not enough unless you're perfect. And you've been listening. But you don't have to. You can tell that voice to fuck off. You can choose to show up, to be real, to be flawed. Because here's the secret. Nobody gives a shit if you're the smartest person in the room. They care if you're real. They care if you're there. And you're not there. Not yet. Enough's enough. You're done hiding. You're done letting that smart kid bullshit run your life. You've been carrying this weight. Fear, perfectionism, loneliness. Like it's your fucking destiny. It's not. You're not doomed. You're not broken. You're just human. And humans fight. Humans grow. Humans show the fuck up. So here's the deal. You want out of this cage? You want to feel alive, connected, free? Then burn that old identity to the ground. Stop chasing smart. Start chasing real. First, you've got to let go. That label, that pedestal, that voice saying you're only worth something if you're perfect. Tell it to fuck off. Your value isn't your brain. It's not your grades, your job, your witty comebacks. It's you. Flawed, messy, uncertain you. The world doesn't need another genius. It needs you to be present, to be raw, to be here. So stop protecting the image. Stop dodging failure. Failure's not your enemy. It's your goddamn teacher. Every time you fuck up, you learn. Every time you suck at something, you grow. Embrace that shit. It's how you become whole. Next, take action. Not perfect action. Not clever action. Honest, ugly, human action. Try something you're bad at. Join a club and be the worst one there. Speak up in a meeting and risk sounding dumb. Ask someone out and brace for the no. You're not aiming to win. You're aiming to show up. Every step you take, Every time you risk looking stupid, you're breaking the chains. You're proving to yourself you're more than a label. You're proving you're enough. And yeah, it's scary. It's awkward. It feels like shit at first. But that's where the magic happens. That's where you find freedom. And connection? That shit's waiting for you. But you've got to meet it halfway. Stop analyzing people. Stop trying to be the smartest in the room. Just be there. Listen. Laugh. Share the messy parts of you. People don't bond over perfection. They bond over struggle, over realness, over showing up when it's hard. So ditch the walls. Ditch the I'm too deep bullshit. Be vulnerable. Be human. That's how you build something real. That's how you stop feeling like a fucking ghost. Here's the truth. You're not different. You're not above anyone. You're just like the rest of us, scared, hoping, trying. And that's not weakness. That's power. Because when you accept you're human, you stop running. You start living. You start connecting. You start loving yourself, others, this messy-ass life. So do it. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not when you figure it out. Pick one thing, one risk, one step, one moment to be real, and take it. Fail. Laugh. Try again. That's how you rewrite your story. That's how you come home to yourself. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room to belong. You just need to be the one who's brave enough to stay. So stay. Fight. Live. The world's waiting. And for the first time, you're ready.